Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that. Give me that.
Let's go. Go.
Green. Let's go.
Switch everything, no threes.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense? You want to reach on us? We're going to show you how to play defense out here.
Power 11.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And now Washington's starting group. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. George is out there with Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Simmons in at the point guard. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Nurkic is out there with Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Simmons against Ball. Pass to Middleton. He sinks the 11-footer. Middleton's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Wizards. Miller surveying the floor. Outside, Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Okogie, and it's sent back by George. Okogie misses. Middleton up top, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Passes to George. Wizards passing it around. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by Okogie.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Pass to Middleton. Knocked away. Here's Okogie, defended by Middleton. And the basket by Okogie.
You can see the willingness of Josh Okogie to mix it up. This guy muscles that through the net.
Ball against Simmons. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Miller, Williams trying to break free, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
And the first one drops.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence. And at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
Both free throws good for Miller. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Middleton the pass to George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the evening.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And George drops them both. And here's Charlotte. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with a win.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Nice. A mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
Here's Ball. And he uses the glass on the way.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's George on the wing. Back to Simmons. Now the pass to Middleton. Simmons against Ball. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. It's Ball. Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Simmons can't get it to go. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Koulibaly, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic throwing his big weight around on the offensive glass right there. Go to work, Big Nurk.
Here's Song. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Outside, Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. And it's all knotted up.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Ball from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Washington, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Koulibaly. Back to George. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Okogie, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Miller outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Pass to Simmons. Middleton on the wing. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. Simmons can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Okogie misses.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And it's Middleton penetrating. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Middleton.
Showing some strength on that finish. Sarr just pushing through that contact.
Miller outside. To the inside. The shot by Williams, no good. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And DB, the measurable jump off the page for Koulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Yeah, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
And the Wizards along with the whole new group out there now. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Wizards, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Hornets just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, for the Wizards, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store, and I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Back to Smith. Williams finds Smith. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Miller. Here's Diabate. Hits the jumper. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Magician. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. Inside, Eubanks, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit, so you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And he's good on the second. Hornets leading by 4. Passes it to Williams. Tipped away. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Man with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And it wasn't only his scoring, the intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
And Williams is right there.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Carrington. Driving to the basket. Here's Magician, covered by Smith. Eubanks, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now, man, scoreless thus far. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot. A shot by Diabate, no good. Wizards trail by 4. And there's the pass to Magician. Pulls up, and that's good off the glass that time. Magician's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Miller outside. Shoots over Bay. Miller, no luck. The Wizards have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Eubanks, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Mark Williams. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Here's Mann, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Miller outside. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Mann with it. Hasn't made one yet. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
Pass to Magician. Tries a three. The Hornets pull it in. Miller outside. Passes it to Mann. Back to Miller. Right side, Williams to the middle. Here's Mann, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And the Hornets lead by 2.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Magician. 6 points for him. Down low. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Eubanks got 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Smith, the pass to Mann. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Charlotte. They lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Washington trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was terrific. He had 42 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Charlotte making a switch. Williams is checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Ball, the pass to Okogie. And that one, good. Okogie's got 6.
Wow, look at the footwork from Josh Okogie. Great stuff near the bucket.
Wizards trail by 4. Magician passes to Brogdon. Here's Magician, fires the 3, and again, Washington, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Mann with it, now defended by Sarr. Takes it from 10, it's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Magician. He's covered by Ball. And Sarr throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Okogie. Williams in the post, defended by George. Williams' shot is off. Here's Brogdon. He nails it. Now we're tied up.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
The pass to Nurkic. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Brogdon. Nurkic, the pass to Okogie. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to Ball. And again, the Hornets missing. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Okogie. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Okogie's got 9.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch and shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes sir.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Brogdon. Defended by Mann. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Here's Okogie. He's got 9. He feeds it to Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alex Song.
You see the defender just a bit too aggressive. Nurkic takes advantage, and he'll get to the free throw line.
You know, Doris, assists aren't just a point guard stat any longer, are they? A lot of big men in the league can distribute very well.
Yeah, Kev, it's really striking to me how multi-dimensional every single position in the NBA has become. As you said, bigs can pass, point guards can attack the cup and score. The game is becoming more and more skilled.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Williams passes to Okogie. Now, Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Over Coulibaly. They get it again. The kick out to Ball.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
To the paint. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from George.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Okogie, defended by Middleton. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 7 points for the quarter. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Magician. He's got 8. And here's George for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Outside, Ball. The pass to Mann. Excellent D there from George.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mann with it. Outside, Ball. It's good from long range. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Here's Koulibaly. Good. And the Wizards lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Williams passes to Mann. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
You look at Miller, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year, it seems, we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
It's stolen by Smith. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. To the middle. Here's Magician. Simmons trying to get open. And it's Magician missing. Hornets trail by 3. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Wizards. Bay comes in for George. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Down low, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Magician. From outside, off the mark. Charlotte trailing. Here's Smith. He takes it in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Smith thrives getting the ball inside and scoring around the cup.
Pass to Magician. Stolen by Ball. And the foul goes on the Magician. That'll be his second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And the Wizards making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Pass to Diabate. He kicks it to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Miller dishes to Williams. Here's Diabate. Eubanks defending. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Ball. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Miller against Bay. Middleton outside. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
2 minutes.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Smith with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Champagnie. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Carrington. And the pass to Champagny. Over Williams. Rebound by Smith. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. "19 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Williams. The rebound by Champagny. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Ball. Here's Middleton. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 10 points for Chris Middleton.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems.
49.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. So on the floor for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Sarr. And it's Simmons in at the point. Here's George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. A 2-point game. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
Simmons passes to George. Driving in, Nurkic with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Here's Koulibaly, covered by Miller. 5 to shoot. Simmons inside the line.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Simmons against Ball. Simmons with the defensive effort. Wizards trail by 4 to the inside. Sarr, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Sarr's got 10.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Nurkic. Over Sarr. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Williams with the steal. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from George. For the tie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And it's tied up with that one. The Hornets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The dish to Simmons. Middleton outside. Just 5 to shoot. George trying to break free for the lead. Here's Sarr, and Sarr throws it down.
That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Knocked loose, stolen by Middleton. In transition, here come the Wizards. And Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Inside. To the wing right side. Nurkic kicks to Miller. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the Hornets miss again.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Koulibaly. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game. Charlotte calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
He's checked in for the Hornets. And a change for the Wizards. Brogdon, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Hornets trail by 6. Now, man. Miller up on top. He's defended by Koulibaly. Miller the bounce pass. There's a Kobe, defended by Middleton. Williams with a clean look. Drills it from outside. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Middleton. 10 points for him. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Aggressive move by Sarr. Love seeing that.
For Washington, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
That free throw, no good.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Magicians checked in for Chris Middleton. He's off on the second.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Miller, no up.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Magician. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Second chance shot. The shot by Williams, no good. Washington leading now by 3. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Magician, defended by Man. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And the foul goes on the Magician.
Number 33.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Foul. First team foul.
Man with it. Miller outside. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Okogie. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Brogdon finds Coulibaly. Down low. Here's Magician, defended by Man. Magician's shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Man passes to Okogie. Count it. Okogie's got 15.
Boy, you don't see this level of aggression consistently from Josh Okogie often, but boy, he is in a groove tonight, guys.
Here's Magician. 12 points for him. The pass to George. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Man with the drive. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 6 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass. Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Smith checked in for Josh Okogie. And a switcher also for Washington. Champagne's checked in. Here's Smith, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. Smith hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And he drives in, and stolen by Miller. Pass to Man, back to Miller. Smith on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hornets?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Williams inside. He's got 6. Can't hit from in close.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
Now, Man. Left side, Miller. And Williams with the stuff. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Charlotte has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Smith against Brogdon. And it's blocked. It's stolen by Smith. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 3-point Charlotte lead. Washington with the ball. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Koulibaly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Yeah, the defender all
Shooting
over.
for Washington.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And Koulibaly drops them both. Charlotte has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Passes it to Mann. Drops in the layup for 2. Mann's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sarr with it. He's against Williams. Sarr's shot is off. Here's Miller. The kick out to
2
Williams.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Mann. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Smith. Kept alive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Nurkic checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Trey Mann. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Washington. And that one falls for Williams. Wizards trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Looking to get it going. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Simmons kicks to Brogdon. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Mark Williams taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
There's 53 seconds left in the 3rd. Smith finds Williams. Rebounded by the Wizards. Champagne's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Koulibaly. Rebound by Smith. Hornets leading by 4. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
There's the pass to Champagne. Headshot off. Nice D from Williams. The kick out to Ball. No good from outside. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Williams. Smith is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And so it's Charlotte with it. 3-point lead. They get a hand on it. To the inside. George. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Okogie. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Magician. He's covered by Ball. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Ball, the bounce pass. That one goes in. And the Hornets lead by 4.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Magician passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And Ball screws it in.
Now, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Here's Okogie. Shot clock at 5. At the top of the key, Williams. The rebound by Carrington.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Left side, George. Yes, that goes in.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Smith outside. Down low, Williams. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Magician passes to Simmons. The 3 from George. They get the rebound. Basket good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Okogie. Goes back up. Washington with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Smith. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Magician. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 2-point game. Smith for three. And it's Magician with the rebound. Magician's got his 6th rebound on the night.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
First team foul.
And he knocks it.
Substitution
here for the Hornets. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Williams. And Miller subbed in for Trey Mann. And then for Washington, Koulibaly comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Magician subbed in for Simmons. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 17-7 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Ball surveying the defense. And again, the Hornets missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
The offensive rebound. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. For 3, Kobe. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2nd personal foul.
2 shots.
4th team foul.
2.
At the line for the Wizards, number 33.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
And it's off the back rim, no good. Now the Wizards with it. Inside, George. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 11.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here's Magician outside for George. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left in the 4th. And here's Smith. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Girl Gamer Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the opponent team. Number 2.
A look from earlier as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood to let this game get away from them on their home turf. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Alongside Richard Jeff. Now Washington starting 5. Sarr out there with George. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Magician in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Wilson in at the 3. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Thomas misses. George passes to Middleton. Inside, Magician. And he jams it home with authority.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Claxton up top. Pass to Thomas. Basket counts.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
Here's Magician. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Hey, expanding his range. Drains the triple. Magician's got 5. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wilson. Now Claxton. Thomas, left side. Free throw line jumper. Sarr pulls it in. Thomas is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Magician. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Lets it go from 14. Here's Wilson. Good D by Middleton.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Coulibaly. No good with a layup. The Nets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Right side, Russell. Second chance effort, and the layup is good.
The crafty lefty Russell smart around that hoop.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
A big topic of conversation, Chris Middleton. Coach said Middleton is an incredible shooter. He said we cannot let him get comfortable. Shoot it directly off passes. Our goal, run Chris off that 3-point line. Chris Middleton, hard to stop. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. The kick out to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The teardrop blocked.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Shoots. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Here's Magician. He's got 7. Here's George. And it's Washington with another.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Nets trail by 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the paint. And that one's good. Wilson.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Magician. Consistent production from him. Averaging around 27.5 points a game. And that one's good. Middleton.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Outside Russell. Pass to Johnson. Here's Wilson. Fires the 3. And they get it back. It's Thomas on the wing. Koulibaly defending. And yep, it's good.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Washington leading by 7. Here's Magician. Back to Koulibaly. To the left wing. Here's Magician. And again, Washington with a triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Wilson. Middleton covering. Wilson passes to Russell. It's Thomas on the wing. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Thomas has got 7 points.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
It's Middleton on the wing. Right side, Russell. Goes back up. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Here's Magician. 10 points for him. Here's Koulibaly. Off target from outside. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 5. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Just 5 to shoot. Wilson. No good on the 3.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Count it.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Russell. Here's Wilson. Middleton covering. Russell with the ball. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Brooklyn calls timeout. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And time. He's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
We've got 22 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Magician. 12 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
1 second left. And no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Wilson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Bay from long range. Rebounded by the Nets. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Thomas. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Bay. Washington leading by 8. Middleton passes to the Magician. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Now here's Koulibaly. He's guarded closely. Here's Sarr. Here's Magician. 5 to shoot. Koulibaly on the wing. Second chance shot. Yep, count it. Koulibaly's gotten his first points in this one.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Thomas outside. Pass to Wilson. Johnson with it. Thomas outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Washington has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Outside for Bay. Here's Magician. Going inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Pass to Wilson. And here's Thomas. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Bilal Koulibaly.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
George, he's checked in for Washington. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He finished with 19 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. And he was clearly the best player on the floor, doing everything he could. Can he get it done again? We'll see, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Sarr passes to the Magician. To the middle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Washington again can't hit. Nets trail by 10. Now Johnson. 37 points his last time out. Russell to pass to Johnson. Knocks it loose. Here we go. One-on-one. Kicks it out to Middleton. Pass to Magician. Back to Middleton. Nice move. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Claxton. Left side, Russell. And the deficit down inside single digits. Russell's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to George. Down low. Here's Magician. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Russell.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Nets trail by 10. And they call an illegal screen here. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Friday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll host the Charlotte.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Middleton. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Charlotte.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
To the inside, Brogdon. Good D by Sharp. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's Melton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game.
D'Anthony.
And he sinks the second. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Magician. Melton covers. Back to Bay. Pass to Magician. Shot clock at 5. On target from range. Magician's got 20.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Martin, the pass to Melton. Back to Martin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's going to go on Drew Eubanks. The first free throw is good.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Martin.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Magician. 20 points for him. And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. So we conclude the first half. Wizards out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so in the game for Washington, Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Bilal Koulibaly. And it's Magician in at the 1. Russell deciding where to go with it. No problems knocking that one down. Russell's got 10. Here's Magician. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go. 13 points in the game.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. It's deflected. Left side Koulibaly. Here's Magician. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 12-point Wizard lead.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting around 41%. Thomas outside. Pass to Russell. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Middleton passes to the Magician. Russell with the rebound. And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Thomas. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Johnson with it. To the wing on the left. Drops in the 3.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Here's Magician, guarded by Russell. And here's Middleton. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Chris Middleton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Outside Russell. 11 feet out, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Wizards leading by 5. Outside Koulibaly. To the right side. Here's Magician. Sends it home from 3-point land. Magician's got 25 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's Thomas on the wing. Koulibaly defending. The 11-footer. And too long on the shot.
How did he brick that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Middleton. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And that one's good. Koulibaly. And now a 12-point Washington lead.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Johnson against George. Here's Thomas. No good. Unable to win this run.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Shot's good by Sarr.
It's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. Washington, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Here's Wilson. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And then Russell with the dunk.
It's all coming together for Russell in offense. He's found his groove, and he is staying in it.
Here's Magician. He's got 27. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Wilson. Outside Russell. The three is up. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Russell. There's the three. Another miss by Russell. Washington leading by 20. Down low. Koulibaly on the wing. And there's the 3-second violation. Williams is checked. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Wilson in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. The ball's knocked loose. Now the Wizards in transition. And he lobs it up top. Very pretty alley-oop.
You know, if his shot isn't available, Middleton is moving the ball, and he's a pretty skilled passer.
Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. Thomas outside. Unloads from 13. Got a hand on it. Here's Sarr. Thomas defends. George against Claxton. Now here's George. Defense is right there.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Russell. Here's Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Magician, the pass to Sarr. Now here's Middleton. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Russell, the pass to Thomas. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Koulibaly. George outside. Pass to Magician. Thomas against George. To the middle. Here's Magician. And he converts the layup. Magician's got 11 in the second half.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Johnson passes to Wilson. And here's Russell. The floater. And he sinks the layup.
Ooh, dancing with it. I see you, D'Angelo.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Magician. Guarded by Russell. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Washington. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Russell. Pass to Sarr. To the paint. Here's Magician. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Magician's got 8 points in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Outside Russell. And the three-pointer goes. Russell's got 21.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Magician. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And the Nets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for Washington. Bay comes in for Chris Middleton. Inside. Here's Claxton. Oh, and there's the whip. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Vukcevic, he's checked in for George. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Bay passes to Eubanks. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bay. And it's Washington with another.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Wilson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Here's Magician, guarded by Russell. And stolen by Claxton. Outside Russell. And it's good for 2. Russell's got 23.
Just willing that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Here's Magician. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And Russell's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Pass to Wilson. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
You